What is up, everybody? Ladies and gentlemen, what are y'all up to, man? I hope everyone is doing good. It's your boy Juice, checking the radar. I wanted to tell you something. Um, I swear, I'm on a winning streak. Um, well, I don't want to say me, but technically, yes, I was right. I'll go ahead and show you what I mean here in a minute. First, let us look at the monsters roaming the land. Yeah, because there's a lot of them. Yeah, California's rumbling. Fault line. This way. Yeah, so far I've been hitting the nail right on the head, man. And you know what? If I had a hammer and some boards and some lumber for every time I hit the nail on the head, I should already have my own mansion or house or something. But no. You know, look at it, it's exploding everywhere. Look at that. So right here in Colorado, it's exploding, which is the general area where we've been seeing fires and stuff like that, and just crazy weather. And right there, Shazam! Right there, you see that? Bam! Right there. All right. So Colorado. Let's go to Idaho and Montana. It's exploding. Shazam! Shazam! Wow! Right there. And then you have all these little quakes. You know, we've been watching these general areas that, you know, pretty much every video I make, man, I'm pretty much showing you this like every time. And again, if you go to my video, how I got this, I kind of explain how this kind of even came to be. And, you know, it's one of those things that's just like hiding in plain sight. Does that make sense? I mean, it's like right there, but if no one told you what it was, or then you just assume the obvious and it was just like rain or something, right? Florida has been getting a lot of rain. Same pattern, again and again, as I've been saying. So however the weather's been in your general area, you can just basically plan on that happening again and again. You know, because it's going to snow again up here up north real bad, then it's heading for the east, and then it's always going to push down to the south. So basically Louisiana, from like Houston, Louisiana, and then Florida, you're always going to get the short end of the straw right there. It's like an explosion right there. Let me see. I know it's spinning a lot. Let's see where else. It's like right there. Yeah, you see it spinning. Yeah, check it out. Right there. Yeah. So we got a lot of action everywhere. Um, the sun is blowing up. So this definitely plays a big role and a big factor. All right, so let me get into the steak and potatoes of this video, because like I said, I have a winning streak, and in several categories across the board. I'm just like on a winning streak. And you know, people are like, man, you know, how does he do it? No, I'm just kidding. Nobody asks that. I'm sure they do, but amongst themselves. You know, it's not like there's like a crowd where there's like, there he is. Oh man. No, but here we go. I've got a good source. What can I tell you, man? They're like, yeah, what is it? God. Wild new paper suggests Earth's tectonic activity has an unseen source. Earth is far from a solid mass of rock. The outer layer of our planet is known as the lithosphere. It is made of more than 20 tectonic plates, and as the gargantuan slates glide about the face of the planet, we get the movement of the continents and the interaction at the boundaries. Not least of which is the rise and fall of entire mountain ranges and oceanic trenches. Yet there is some debate over what causes these giant slabs of rock to move around in the first place. Amongst the many hypotheses put forward over the centuries, convection currents generated by the planet's hot core have been discussed as an explanation, but it's doubtful whether this would be enough to produce that energy. A newly published study looks to the skies. No, the skies? What? Oh man, I think I've been saying something about this. Anyways, they stole my idea. I've been trying to put it in words and basically they stole it. So, yeah, here it is. Nothing that force rather than heat is most commonly used to move large objects. The author suggests that the interplay of gravitational forces, which I think would cause friction, from the sun, the moon, and the earth. And I literally put this in that video, how I got this. Isn't that interesting? It could be responsible for the movement of the Earth's tectonic plates. The hypothesis of the center of mass orbiting system in the bodies is this case in Earth and the moon. This is at the point at which our moon actually orbits, and it's not directly in the center of mass of the planet, which we call the geocenter. Dun dun dun. It says instead of the location in the very center within Earth changes over the course of 600 kilometers, 373 miles, because the moon's orbit around the Earth is elliptical due to our sun's gravitational pull. Because of the oscillating barycenter lies around from the geocenter, Earth's or acceleration, solar pull, and imbalance, except that the planet's warm, thick, and strong interior layers can withstand these stresses, but its thin, cold, brittle lithosphere responds by fracturing. Further strain is added to the Earth's spin on its axis, flattening out slightly from a perfect spherical shape. And these three stresses from the orbit of the moon in itself combine and cause the shifting of the splitting of tectonic plates. Interesting. So yeah, I think I was saying something about this, in layman's terms, or put it simply, in the one video that I made called "How I Got This." I can still hear the noises outside; they're banging, and people gotta hear this. I mean, it doesn't surprise me if they don't, because it's like every time I ask them, like, "Dude, y'all can hear that, right?" And they're like, "No," and I'm like, "Are you serious? It sounds like bombs are dropping, right?" It's like, right? I was like, "Are you for real?" And it's like, "Oh, I don't hear nothing." I'm like, "Oh God, like what is wrong with y'all?" It's the how do you say, that bad guy, and he's blinding them. Anyways, blessings, much love, respect. Take care, and be strong and vigilant as the sky.